Hey everybody, it's break time here. Dave here at Ultra Modern Baseball on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. We got a 2022 mixer today. Have a few boxes of sealed wax we're going to open up. Appreciate all of you that bought into the break. Appreciate that very much. So let me very quickly, we'll just go through and introduce the different products we're going to open today. Then we'll do our randomizer and we will take everything from there. So first and foremost, I'm putting the good luck charm, Mr. David Ortiz, on top of these boxes. He's been sitting on here all day. He's brought good luck in the past. Doesn't matter if you're a Red Sox fan or not. Okay, you got a good luck charm, you roll with it. So Mr. Ortiz has been bringing good luck to these boxes. Hopefully it pays off for us. We have a 2022 Bowman Blaster. Basically my favorite product from last year. Such a great product. We have a 2022 Topps Update Hanger Box, another great product. 2022 Topps Gallery Mega Box or Monster Box, depending on what you want to call it. But it's got two autos in here. Might be the last year of Topps Gallery, as it turns out. But you know, hopefully it comes back. I actually like this product a lot too. And my first look at a Topps Chrome Sonic box. This is a new product this year, and we'll talk a little bit about it, but when we go to open it. So before we get started though, let me put all these to the side. And like I said, this is a tiered random. So what we're gonna do is, let me bring my laptop down here. One sec, everybody. So this is a tiered random. So we have, first of all, we have different tiers here. This top tier here, Mariners, Royals, Astros, Rays. Each spot is going to get one team from that top tier. So 2 spots for Junk Wax Baseball. Hopefully you can all see this here. Sorry, making do with what I have over here. Junk Wax Baseball, 2 spots. Eldu, Josie, Card Cub with 3 spots. D Silva, Courtney, and Ultra Modern Ball. That's my last spot. Couldn't sell the 10th spot, so I'm in this break. So let's see. We're going to do these 10 teams right here first. Let's go ahead and copy those. And we have our randomizer here. You can see the different teams. I already put them in, but I'll paste them once more for good measure. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go over and do a dice roll to determine how many times we randomize. So let's go ahead and roll the die. 6 times. All right, so we're going to randomize this list 6 times, and then we'll copy and paste it back on the spreadsheet. Good luck, everybody. Hope you get the teams that you want. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's just go ahead and we will copy this list, and we'll go back over here, and we will paste it. Okay, so first batch of teams. This is the top tier. Junk Wax Baseball, you get the Yankees and the Tigers. Eldu, you get the Royals, looking for Bobby Witt. Josie, you got the Padres. Card Cub, you get the Rays, Cardinals, and Pirates. D Silva, you have the Mariners. Good luck on chasing a Julio. Courtney, you have the Reds. And I have the Astros. Ultra Modern Ball in that last spot. All right, so we'll quickly randomize these last 2. We'll do 6 on this randomizer as well. And we'll do this one a little bit more quickly. All right, and we got to do this twice to get these last couple batches of teams here. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's one batch of teams right there. All right, and we'll do this other one, and then we will give the final look at the different teams. So here we go. Hope you're all having a nice Thursday night. Until we have baseball back for me, it's still going to be a little bit of a drag. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. I just can't get into spring training quite as much. But anyway, all right, here we go. Let's get these teams all settled here. All right, so we have our 3 teams. These are the random teams. I hope you can all see it. I will recite it here for you so you can all see. But Junk Wax Baseball, you have the Yankees, Brewers, Giants, Tigers, Red Sox, and Phillies. Eldu, you have the Royals, Cubs, and Twins. Card Cub, you have the Rays, Orioles, Rockies, Cardinals, Braves, Dodgers, Pirates, White Sox, and Nationals. D Silva, you have the Mariners, Diamondbacks, and Marlins. Courtney, you have the Reds, Rangers, and Blue Jays. And Ultramodern Ball, that's me. I have the Astros, Athletics, and Mets. So I will call out who gets the hits when they come up. I'll keep this up so that we can refer to it as we need to. Let me get this out of the way. I'll get some music going. Just give me a couple minutes here, everyone. All right, not too many of you in here just yet, but I'll keep an eye on the chat. If you have anything that you want to say along the way, any questions, let me know, everybody. Again, appreciate you buying in. It's kind of fun trying out a break every now and then. I don't do too many of these, you know. I just don't enjoy trying to go out and sell a bunch of spots, quite frankly, but I do enjoy opening products. So there's the catch-22, right? So let's go ahead and get after it. You know, I want to start with the Topps Chrome Sonic box. It's the only product here I have not opened, so I'm curious to see it. I've seen it opened online a little bit, so I already kind of know what to expect, and we'll talk about it as we go. Let me just get this other stuff out of the way. All right, hope you're all ready to go, and let's jump right into it. So, again, 2022 Topps Chrome Sonic box. It's basically like a light box. Take a quick look at the odds here so you can see what we're looking at. You get your basic refractors, black and white, ray waves. We should see, I think, about 4 of those in this box. You still get prisms, and then all of these different cards down here. It's kind of like 2 different colors. You know, in a lot of these cases, but you do have some color ray waves as well. You can pull superfractors. You can also pull autographs. One quick note on autos, okay? I want to state this off the bat. The autos in this product are multi-autographs. You can see it right here, Topps Chrome multi-autographs. So it might have a player or 2 from different teams. If that happens, if we're lucky enough to pull one of these autos, which it's a tough pull out of here, we're going to random at the end those teams if we need to. So we will determine that way who is going to get that auto, okay? No left, right, up or down or anything like that. We'll random it with the randomizer. Okay, all right, let's jump right into it. Best of luck, everybody. Again, thank you to those of you that bought in, or if you're just watching, appreciate that as well. Probably should have dropped the link on Twitter, but you know what? That's all right. I'm just happy to have you all here who are here watching. So let's jump right into it. Of course, Wander Franco, the cover boy for Topps Chrome this year. Not the best release. It was a little bit of a disappointing release with the different hiccups that they had this year, but Topps Chrome is always fun. It's always nice to pull a parallel. And let me get those out of there. All right, that's everything from the box. So again, no guaranteed autos in here. You can still pull the hot rookies, Julio and Witt, Hunter Green, and who am I forgetting? Julio, Spencer Torkelson and CJ Abrams are all in here as short prints, so you can either get them as the base short print or you can get them as a parallel as well, which is really exciting. Obviously, that's what we're hoping for. And if we get any cards that are worthy of putting up on a stand, I'll pop them up here. We'll call out who has the big hit. All right, I'm not going to open all of these at once, but just to save us a little bit of time, I like to get us started. All right. All right, let's get started. Best of luck, everyone. So I always like to take a little peek, and we do have our first parallel. It's going to be right there. That looks like an aqua ray wave, so that's kind of a cool one. And we'll see what we end up with. Best of luck, everybody. One quick note, because when we're looking at a product for the first time, I like to point out some interesting things. This looks like the Topps Chrome base design, but it's actually slightly different. And I pulled out a couple of base cards to show. First of all, the logo is on the opposite side, which I find really interesting. And looks like the logo is also a little bit bigger. I don't know why Topps decided to do that. Just a quirk of the product. They look like base cards. I don't know how PSA will treat them, but for all intents and purposes, these are just a regular Topps Chrome base for the most part in here. All right, see what we come up with. Not going to call out every single card as we see it. Ozzy Albies. We have our first Youthquake. Nice insert in here. Tyler McGill, Youthquake. I'll put that to the side. I'll penny sleeve up all the good rookies and obviously top load the ones that should be top loaded as well. Rodolfo Castro, Manuel Rivera, Vidal Brujan. Appreciate you, those of you tuning in. I'm going to try to keep an eye on the chat here. It's always a little tough to keep up with when you're focusing on the cards. Have a refractor back here, Jackson Reitz. All right, we should be hitting our first Ray Wave right here, and it is Dylan Carlson. All right, we will get him sleeved up. It is a cup card. Second-year card's always a little bit collectible, so want to make sure we're taking care of these as well. Might not top load every single one of them, but for the sake of having some cool cards up on the stand, I'll get that one up there. And that's the Cardinal, so Card Cub. The Cubs fan gets a Cardinal to get us started off. All right, let's see what we have. That's Jose Abreu, and we have our first hit here. Let me get this one from the back out of the way. Yu Darvish. All right, let's see what we have. Is that Luis Robert? That is Luis Robert. That's a pretty cool one. That's the Aqua Ray Wave, and that is going to be numbered to 199. So the White Sox. Who has the White Sox? That's Card Cub. You're 2 for 2. All right. Nice hit for you, Card Cub. All right. Put that up there. 1 second. Okay, all right. So we have our first color card up there. Typically you get one parallel per top Sonic light box. It seems like I would love to see one of the true Sonic parallels, one of the dual color ones. Hopefully we end up with one of those. Or, of course, I wouldn't complain about a dual or triple auto. That would be pretty sweet. If you haven't seen my first break yet, those of you that have not seen it, go back and watch it. Did a personal draft style break, just me and a couple of friends, and I don't want to spoil it, but the 2 cards that I pulled out of there, it's a legendary break, and I'm hoping that we can pull the same kind of results today. We'll hold that intention and see if we're able to pull it off. Okay. So we have another batch of cards here. You can see the black and white Ray Wave at the back. Let's see what we got. Real Muto, Anderson, Rowan C. Contreras, Refractor. That's a pretty nice one. I'll make sure to sleeve that one up. I'm not going to do it right now just to save a little bit of time. Just taking care of the base over here. All right. Curtis Terry. See who else we have here. Josh Hader, Brandon Belt, Drew Ellis, Jesus Luzardo. Josh Donaldson Prism, so the typical prism that you get out of the Topps Chrome products. Trevor Story. Trevor Story starting on the IL for the Red Sox. Obviously not ideal circumstances there. The Red Sox have quite a few players that are not starting the season with the team, and yet they're 9-0 in spring training because, as we all know, championships are won in the Grapefruit League. There's Carson Kelly. That's an off-center refractor, a little thick on the right there. For all those Carson Kelly fans out there. Dallas Garcia Cup card. Christian Yelich, Willie Castro. Let's see who our Ray Wave is here. That's Evan Longoria. I would know that face anywhere. Evan Longoria, I'm going to sleeve that up too because he's a potential Hall of Famer. Sorry if it's a little redundant to sleeve up some of the vet cards here, but you know what? Not a lot of hits in these Topps Chrome Sonic boxes, and I don't know. I get a soft spot for Evan Longoria, so we'll sleeve him up. All right, and this the base. We'll clear that out. Appreciate you tuning in. See what we get with the rest of these packs here. Again, this is the first box in our break. We have 3 more coming up after this. Those of you out there that are in the chat, if you bought into the break and you missed your teams, let me know. I'm happy to let you know who you ended up with. Who had the Giants? Let me see who had the Giants. Giants is Junk Wax Baseball, so you're getting that Evan Longoria here. This pack feels a little thick. Let's save that just in case. See if we get anything good out of there. But yeah, as I was saying before, if you haven't seen break number 1 on my channel, go back and watch it and just enjoy the shock and awe with me. It was truly a crazy night. Best card I'll ever pull in my life, unless it's right here. Who's to say? All right. So looks like we get a Prism, Black, White, Ray Wave in there. Favorite player of all time? Well, Longoria has caused a lot of heartache for Red Sox fans, but definitely a potential Hall of Famer. I think he's got a pretty good case. Maybe another season or two. And, you know, I don't have his numbers in front of me, but he's going to be right in the discussion for sure. Lourdes Gurriel, Refractor right there. Jake Myers. I have a tendency to pull cards a little slowly. Let me know if I'm going too slow. Edward Cabrera Refractor, that's pretty cool. And we have another Youthquake, Josh Lowe. And this is based on the, it's actually based on a basketball design, if I remember correctly. The initial Youthquake, I think it was 1996, if I remember correctly. I might be completely wrong, but it's a cool design. Kyle Schwarber. See who the Prism is. Ketel Marte. See who else we have in here. Haven't seen any of the big rookies. That Contreras is probably the best one of the bunch, if I'm remembering correctly. Nick Castellanos, and we have one more Black, White, Ray Wave, and it is Robbie Grossman. I'm not going to sleeve that one up right now. Let's see if we happen to have a thick pack here. Might have totally been wrong on that. Definitely been wrong before. Well, we have 5 cards in here. Are these 5-card packs? No, they're 4-card packs. That's why it felt thick. So we ended up with a bonus card in here. One's a Prism and one's a Ray Wave, but nothing crazy. We have an O'Neal Cruz. So this is a great way to compare. Let me find that O'Neal Cruz again. Yeah, so look, this is the base, Topps Chrome, and this is the Sonic. So they put the logo on the opposite side. And the logo also looks a little bit bigger, potentially. I don't know, it's a little hard to tell. So if you send these both into PSA, are they going to slab it up differently? I'm not sure. It's just kind of odd to me. Anyway, Pirates. Who got the Pirates in the top tier? Card Cub, that's going to be your card right there. All right, let's see how we wrap this up. John Gray, Shane Bieber on the Prism, Whit Merrifield, and who's the last one? Salvador Perez. We'll go ahead and put Salvi in a soft sleeve right now. All right, we'll take care of him later. All right, so we're off and running. I think I'd like to go ahead and go with the Bowman Blaster next. Bowman, like I said, such a great product. I mean, they printed a lot of this stuff, but the prospects you can get out of here are just awesome. So many great firsts. Jackson Churio, James Wood, so many other great ones. Curtis Mead, Ceddanne Rafaela. Lots of great firsts we'll be looking for tonight. Who is the Red Sox? Who is my team? Junk Wax, you have the Red Sox, so you were probably looking for Rafaela right now. Reminds some people of Mookie Betts, the way he has been starting out his career in the minors, so we'll see how it goes. All right, got our packs here. You know, I've opened a few of these blasters so far, and you know, we'll do another. We'll rip it all at once. I've done a few of these. And from what I've seen, for the most part, you tend to get about one parallel per blaster box. So hopefully we're able to come up with a big card here. Never know. I've also pulled a couple of autos out of the retail format of Bowman. So, you know, 2022 Bowman's been pretty good to me. A lot better to me than 2021 Bowman has been in terms of a rip. Those of you that haven't seen my video, I opened, what was it, 3 years of Bowman blasters and kind of just compared the prospect classes. And, you know, I just found it interesting to go back and take a look at those different groups, so you can go ahead and watch that when you have some downtime. But right now we're hoping to pull some fire here. Let's see how it goes. All right. Take a peek here. Sorry, guys. I have to peek. I do see a sky blue paper right there. Is that the only one? That might be the only one. All right. So I'll just go ahead and we'll start from here. All right. I'm going to fly through the base a little bit here. Mike Trout, Luis Robert. I'm only going to pause if we get a big first, as big as a, a paper or a chrome first can be. Trey Sweeney's not a bad one. All right. Unfortunately, the Bowman base doesn't tend to hold a lot of value. That's not a bad one. Bobby Witt Jr., top 100 prospects. I'll soft sleeve that one real quick. And the Royals again. Who had the Royals? That's El Du. All right, so congrats to you. You know what? I'll top load this for you real quick, too. I always like to be respectful of your cards when we're doing a break. Try to treat them how I would treat my own. And I would top load a Bobby Witt, because he's Bobby Witt. So there we go. All right, Blaze Jordan. No big firsts yet. Dustin Harris isn't a bad first. Not a super noteworthy one. Not one of the top guys in this product, but some prospectors go after him. Luis Rodriguez, Virtuosic Vibrations. Brady Allen. Not seeing any big firsts just yet. Spencer Strider, Shohei Ohtani, and Gavin Sheets for the Rookie of the Year favorites. Okay. See how far in this one is. Okay, so let me just go ahead and we will separate it. Okay, so we're going to have our parallel on the back. All right, Robert Hassel, Bobby Witt, Felix Valerio. Man, we are striking out on the first so far. O'Neal Cruz, rookie. Ronald Acuna, Giancarlo Stanton. Okay, so this is a sky blue paper first. Should be numbered to 499. It looks like it's a vet card. Yep, it's Jose Ramirez. So numbered to 499, 33 out of 499. You know, I was talking about injuries earlier. Carlos Rodon today, the Yankees announced he's going to start the season on the IL as well. Who had the Guardians real quick? Let me get into that. Guardians, that is Joe Z. Joe, congrats, bud. This Jose Ramirez is yours. There we go. So, yeah, Carlos Rodon also starting the season on the IL with forearm tightness. Supposedly it's not the UCL, according to the reporting that I saw. So that's probably a little bit of comforting news to Yankees fans, but still not exactly the news that they were hoping to hear from their well-paid, hopeful ace to start the year. So somewhat disappointing for them. All right, nothing crazy out of this box, unfortunately. That's how retail goes sometimes. All right, let me just clear off a little bit of the base. I never quite know what to do with the base cards when I'm opening up a bunch of stuff. All right. Let's find a Julio. Let's go ahead and open this hanger box right here, 2022 update. Those of you that watched that first break, you know we pulled a Bobby Witt rainbow foil out of here. I would love to do that again. That would be great. Talk about another great product. I wish I could find more of this on the shelf again, especially when you look at the odds compared to Series 1. This is just absolutely the way to go. All right. Let's tear into this hanger. Okay. All right. Let's jump into it. I'm going to go through the base pretty quickly. You probably know the deal by now. All the good stuff is going to be right in the middle. All right. There's a Jeremy Pena rookie debut. That's not a bad one. Chad Kuhl, Colby Allard, Kyle Isbell, Hunter Strickland. All right, and I think we're starting to get to the good stuff. We have a turned around card that looks like a gold. That is a Brian Lavastida. I am actually not familiar with this player. We'll get that sleeved up in a sec. Let's go ahead and keep going through cards in the middle. Carlos Correa, Stars of MLB Chrome. Starling Marte, All-Star Game. We have a rainbow foil too. A couple of San Diego rookies. A little bit of a corner ding. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, gotta keep the cards down here. Yeah, a little hard to see. Sorry about that. We get some more Stars of MLB Chrome. Hunter Green rookie. Another Carlos Correa. We have the die cut Diamond Greats Ryan Sandberg. And we have a Spencer Torkelson 1986. It's not a bad little rookie. We'll keep going quickly through these ones here. Just want to see if we have any of the base of the big rookies. That's really all that I'd be looking for in here. There's a Hunter Green base rookie. You put that one aside. Chris Archer, Jose Miranda rookie. Okay. All right, so no big hits in there, unfortunately. We do have the Torque. I'll take care of that Spencer Torkelson real quick. He seems super affordable right now. He had a really disappointing season last year, but compared to where his hobby was at not too long ago, definitely room for a rebound from Spencer Torkelson. Put him right up here. And who is that going to? That's going to Junk Wax. Congrats, bud. And again, Ryan Sandberg, we already went through all of these. But, you know, this is why the hangers are so great. You had a shot at the big rookies with that rainbow foil and that gold. So they tend to be pretty loaded, generally speaking, toward the middle there. All right, so we're heading into our last box. And this is where we have the autos. So we were going to have 2 guaranteed autos heading in. Haven't hit anything extra yet. So we're hoping for some big things out of this 2022 Topps Gallery Mega Box as I knock over the cards over here. Apologies, everyone. All right, let's get after it. Again, 2 autos in here. It's a product I like a lot. These boxes on the shelf were 80 bucks a piece. And unfortunately, they're not part of Topps release calendar for 2023. So we might not see any more Topps Gallery anymore. I have lots of thoughts about that. I've been meaning to record a video about that actually, but just haven't quite had the time to do so yet. Been super tied up trying to ship out all of the cards that I sold in a recent stack sale, and that's just been taking up a lot of my time. That and a full-time job and parenting 2 young kids. So hey, that's just how it goes. But I would love for Topps to bring this back. Unfortunately, I think part of the reason they're nixing Gallery and Fire is that the autos are too cheap. It's not the most cost-efficient product for them. And I wonder how much the Players Association stake in Fanatics has to do with that. If they can command a little bit more of a premium for autographs, and, you know, if they are leaning on that a little bit, I don't know. Talking out loud a little bit here, but it's definitely a bummer to see. Gallery is like one of those quasi-retail products. I mean, for all intents and purposes, you know, this is a hobby box. There's 2 autographs in here. When we opened this in the first break, pulled a nice case hit out of here. So you can get some cool cards. Obviously, we're chasing Julio and Witt. They're in this product as well. So, yeah, I'm crossing my fingers Topps finds a way to bring this back. This and Topps Fire. It's just nice to have a little bit of variety. And, yeah, it would just be a bummer to be able to lose out on the cheap autos you get out of this. $40 an auto is about as good as it gets. By the way, anybody that's watching this, it's you know, a regular subscriber to the channel. I'm going to be getting to that Ultra Pass giveaway next week. I think it'll be a week from tonight. So if you won an Ultra Pass, you're going to be getting your cards randomly selected in the live stream a week from tonight. Appreciate all of you who entered along the way, and hopefully you're able to get some cards that you like. We're gonna have some autos for people in there, and you know, I just like being able to give back to the hobby in little ways. So that's one way we're gonna do that. All right, let's see what we got from Topps Gallery. Should come across a couple of numbered cards in here from what I've seen. Anything crazy happening there? Not that I can see, but let's jump right into it. There's a Bryson Stott rookie. Oh, there's our first auto right off the bat. It is Yoel Pozo. All right, so that's going to the Rangers. I do not remember who had the Rangers. I'll let you know in just a sec. The Rangers. Who had the Rangers? Rangers. Where are you? Courtney, you had the Rangers. Congratulations, Courtney. That's your auto. Move them right over here. All right. Get back to the cards here. Shane Baz, rookie. Hank Aaron. Always cool to see all the veterans in here. Any relation to Archimedes Pozo? That's a great question. Hey there, Josh. Sorry I missed your chat before. Good to see you in here. Always a pleasure. CJ Abrams with the rookie. Jesse Winker. Prime rebound candidate, in my opinion. Jesse Winker. Had such a terrible year. I think you can attribute a lot of that to injuries. I think he'll bounce back a little bit. Brandon Marsh. Ichiro. This is a guy that I PC quite a bit. Matt Chapman. And we have one of our inserts coming up. What's this one? Modern Artist, that's Pete Alonso. Looks like that's just the base card right there. That's a pretty cool one. I forget which inserts are the ones we're really looking for here, so if you're curious, you can go ahead and take a look at the odds. But we're not going to spend all night doing that. Get back to the good stuff. Aaron Ashby, Babe Ruth. Not a lot of times you have Aaron Ashby mentioned in the same breath as Babe Ruth. Thanks, Josh. Hope you're having a good night as well. Jeremy Pena. That one's mine. I bought into this break, so I got a Jeremy Pena base rookie there. Rendon, Shane McClanahan. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. is going to go to El Du. That one's yours. I'll get that sleeved up for you. We like to take care of our Bobbies and our Julios here on the channel. So why not? And we've got some space on the stage. Yeah, we're getting on the board a little bit, Joe. We'll take it. No crazy hits here tonight. Still time. So we always appreciate when we have Bobby and Julio show up. All right, Jansen Junk is our other auto. So unfortunately, a couple of the the common autos that you'll see out of 2022 products didn't hit anything crazy with the two autos here. But we can still hit a nice parallel. So we'll hold that intention, and hopefully that's what happens. Jansen Junk going to the Angels, and the Angels, that's you, Joe. Congrats, bud. You're on the board. I know that's not the biggest hit you've had in a break lately, but happy that I could provide one for you here. Let me get this centered up a little bit. All right, Ken Griffey Jr., Anthony Rizzo, TJ Friedel, another rainbow foil. That's Lou Gehrig. Back-to-back Lou Gehrigs. Walker Buehler, Jose Siri. If you watched our first break, we pulled two parallels of Jose Siri out of our gallery box, a green pattern and a green border. Yes, they're different and they're numbered different. Don't ask me why. I don't make decisions for Topps. There's a Jake Berger parallel. That one's going to be numbered to 250. That's going to the White Sox. And the White Sox, that is Card Cub. Congratulations on that. Probably not the Chicago team you'd like to get a parallel for. Just taking a wild guess, but this one is still yours. So congratulations on that. Move those just a hair out of the way. All right. Appreciate those of you taking the time with me tonight. Always a pleasure to sit down and do hobby stuff. Open some boxes. Hopefully find some cool cards. There's a Wander. We'll get Wander sleeved up. Don't worry about that. Pedro Martinez. I'm a Pedro Martinez super collector. Talk about a guy I always like to see show up. Josh, hello. There's an Aaron Judge. This is it Portrait Gallery, I think is what this insert is. It doesn't say on the front. Just throw this in a soft sleeve real quick. Got to take care of the all-time American League home run champion. Brandon Crawford, Jonathan India. Should see a few more rainbow foils in here. There's a Cody Bellinger with Merrifield. All right. I don't think we've seen a single Julio Rodriguez here tonight. And with this last little batch of cards, it'd be really, really nice if we could have him make an appearance here. How much are you all watching spring training baseball so far? I was talking about this in the beginning a little bit. To be honest, I haven't watched a lot. Haven't watched a lot of the World Baseball Classic either. As much as I love baseball, I don't know. Maybe it's because I just still feel like my body's frozen here, up here in the Northeast in Massachusetts. But I just haven't been able to get into it until the real games start. It's just a little tough for me. I don't know what it is exactly. Anybody watching the WBC? I haven't been able to really tune in. Yeah, just looking at clips online, Joe. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some highlights. You know, same thing with spring training games. I've seen some highlights. Watched Justin Turner get absolutely smoked by a pitch. Did see that. That's about it. I don't know. I'd almost rather watch a college baseball game, to be honest. And I'm not a big college sports fan or college baseball fan. Back with when there was a very brief player strike last year, I did watch a little bit of college baseball just to scratch the itch, but I don't know. Like I said, until the big games start, it's a little tough. How wild is it, by the way, Joe, I know you're here, and we get a few Massachusetts people that bought into the chat, that we're going to have sports betting live by this weekend. That's wild. Those of you that are not from Massachusetts, casinos were illegal here 10 years ago. And in 10 years, we've gone so far, and now all of a sudden we have sports betting. It is wild. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Is it crazy to you, Joe? It's just like wild to think that's something that's where we're at in Massachusetts right now after years and years of nothing. There's Xander Bogaerts. Kirby Puckett, Joe Adell. Make a new stack here. Didn't take a peek to see if we have anything coming up. It's a little hard to tell with gallery. You're not going to see anything shiny necessarily. Oh, you can, I guess, if you get a pattern card. Julio Ramos, rainbow foil rookie. Let's leave that up as well. Who has the Giants? I think we already did that earlier. Junk wax. I'll sleeve that up for you. Hey, there's Julio. Look, he decided to show up. Yeah, no more, no more driving in New Hampshire. Yeah, or Connecticut or anywhere else. You can just place a bet from your couch. I mean, it's kind of a novel concept, but you know, it's odd to me to think that's where we're at now. Yeah, finally, Alex. Yeah, I don't have any bets in mind. I have to start thinking about what I'm going to do. When I was down in Connecticut recently, I was down there for Tristan Cassius's debut, and I put 50 on him to hit a home run in his debut. $50 I'll never get back, but that's fine. It was a fun bet to make and watch the debut. Might have a parallel coming up here. Let's see. Is that? Nope. Gallery fakes you out a little bit. Jake McCarthy, Yu Darvish. There's a Ryan Sandberg. I know Card Cub, I know you collect Ryan Sandberg. Unfortunately, you don't have the Cubs, so that's going to El Do. All right. Let's see here. By the way, if there's a chance I miss an image variation, I'll go back and check all of the codes on these. It can be a little tough to spot in Gallery in particular. I don't know how many they have in this year's product, but I'll go back and check. Next wave, that's a Joe Ryan Next Wave insert right there. Hall of Famer Joey Votto. All right, hopefully we get another numbered card out of here. One would be a little bit of a disappointment. Jarren Duran, and there's a Master Strokes, Miguel Cabrera. Johnny Bench, Trevor Story. Manny Machado going to the Padres. Luis Robert. Come on, give us something before we're done here. That is another one of the, what is it, Portrait Gallery inserts. Bryce Harper, the Phillies, that's going to you, Junk Wax. And are we going to get another numbered card in here? All right, I think Is this something? Or is this just a rainbow foil? No, it's just a rainbow foil. Juan Soto. It's a cool card. Definitely a nice little binder card for whoever has the Nationals, and that would be Card Cub. Dansby Swanson and Spencer Strider to round us out here. So, unfortunately, just the one numbered card in that gallery box. Didn't hit the best autos tonight, but that's breaking for you. It was still cool to take a look at some of these products, so we'll just go ahead and do a very quick recap of what's on the stage. We have our two base rookies, Julio Rodriguez and Bobby Witt Jr. So we got those two guys. We have Jake Berger, private issue. That is to 250. I'll call out who's getting each card, by the way, at the end here, just in case you missed it in the beginning. Du's getting this one. The Mariners, that's D. Silva. Jake Berger, that is going to Card Cub, if I remember correctly. Yes, that's going to Card Cub. Angels, that's going to you, Joe. The Yohel Pozo, that one's going to Courtney. Courtney, thank you again for buying in, taking that spot so late in the break here, or just right before the break. Appreciate that. Spencer Torkelson, 1987 rookie, that is going to Junk Wax Baseball. The Guardians, Jose Ramirez, that is going to Joe Z. That is out of 499. Number to 33. I don't know what Ramirez's number is. You might want to check and make sure that's not a number match. Just something to keep in mind. Bobby Witt Jr., that's going to Du. Junk Wax Baseball, you're getting this Giants Evan Longoria here. Really cool card. Another one for Card Cub. It was a good night to have the White Sox. Luis Robert, again, number to 199. That might be the best card of the bunch. That's a really cool one. Congrats on that. And Dylan Carlson, the Cup card, the black and white Ray Wave. That one also going to Card Cub, who bought 3 spots in the break. So I appreciate all of you. I'm going to get this all shipped out to you. Unfortunately, I don't even think we got any buyback cards in that break as well. I'll double check for those as well. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes, everybody. But I appreciate you buying in. Hope you'll join again. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Give us a like. Always helps us out and you know, helps me out a lot. Appreciate that. And we'll catch you again soon. Thanks, everybody.